Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a really fascinating source. It claims that a simple, pretty much forgotten practice could be the key to reversing things like fatigue, pain, and maybe even aging itself. Okay, let's get into it. So let me just start by asking you something. Do you ever feel kind of stiff when you wake up? Or maybe you get that brain fog rolling in mid-afternoon, or just this constant low-level tiredness you can't ever seem to shake? Well, the source we're looking at today suggests that those feelings, they're not random at all. Actually, it argues they're more like an electrical signal, a kind of scream from your body telling you that it's been fundamentally disconnected from its natural state.
Disconnected. What does that even mean? Let's unpack the core problem that the source material really hones in on.
So, the central idea is this. For basically 99% of human history, we were in constant, direct physical contact with the Earth. But our modern life, with all its amazing inventions, has completely severed that ancient link. We've kind of become insulated aliens on our very own planet.
And this slide just lays it all out, right? You can see the huge contrast. The source argues our ancestors lived a totally grounded life, walking around barefoot on natural surfaces, sleeping right on the ground. And us? Well, we are almost always insulated by rubber-soled shoes, by synthetic carpets, by concrete floors, often way up in high-rise buildings. Now, according to the source, this disconnection is a really big deal, and it's because of the Earth's hidden electrical properties, something our modern lifestyles have made us completely forget about.
So, what's the fix? The source calls this practice grounding, or you might hear it called earthing. And it's super simple, really. It's just the act of making direct skin contact, think your bare feet, with the actual surface of the planet. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. The source uses this electrical analogy. It describes the Earth as this giant battery that holds a massive negative charge. Meanwhile, our bodies, because of stress and all the radiation in our modern environment, build up an excess positive charge. And the source directly links that positive charge to chronic inflammation. So the theory goes, when you make that direct connection, when you touch the Earth, a flow of free electrons moves from the ground right into your body. These electrons are said to act like a powerful, directly absorbed antioxidant, neutralizing that excess positive charge and fighting inflammation right at the source. And this isn't just a wild idea, right? The source points to actual research, citing studies from places like the Journal of Inflammation Research. And these studies suggest that regular grounding can slash key inflammation markers by a pretty significant amount. We're talking as much as 60%. And it's not just about inflammation. The claims in the source material cover a lot of ground. Thermal imaging apparently shows inflamed areas literally cooling down in real time. The main stress hormone,